Before we can get started creating HTML, we have to select and set up our HTML editor. Now you might be wondering, do I have to buy a very expensive software package to get started with HTML? And the answer is no. A simple text editor is all that you need to create HTML. In this class, we're going to create properly formatted, valid XHTML. I will refer to that XHTML as HTML, mainly because everybody that you're going to encounter is going to refer to your code as HTML, not XHTML. Setting up your text editor as an HTML tool is essentially the same process on both the Macintosh and PC platforms. In this lesson, we're going to set up TextEdit as our HTML editing tool. On the PC platform, you would use Notepad. I'm going to launch the TextEdit application by double-clicking on the TextEdit icon. Now, when TextEdit first launches, an untitled document is created, and I know instantly by looking at this window that TextEdit is not configured properly to create XHTML. I know this by looking at the top of the untitled document window. I can see formatting controls. These formatting controls look like controls you typically see in a word processor. This is an indicator to me that this document is set to create rich text files. Rich text is text that is bolded, underlined, italicized, all the normal formatting that you would typically do if you were creating a document. But in this case, we wish to create a simple text document. In order to do that, we need to configure the preferences of TextEdit. Under the TextEdit menu, select Preferences. In the Preferences dialog, we have two tabs, the New Document tab and Open and Save. We need to configure options underneath both of these tabs. Under the New Document tab, click on the radio button that reads Plain Text. Also, click on Open and Save, and click on the checkbox option Ignore Rich Text Commands in HTML Files, and uncheck Add .txt extension to plain text files. After having made these modifications, close down the Preferences dialog and quit TextEdit. We have to quit TextEdit for the preference changes to take effect. Now, if I double-click on TextEdit, when the untitled document window opens, I don't see the same formatting controls which we saw a moment ago. This tells me that the preference updates that we just made have taken effect, and TextEdit is now ready to create XHTML.